Not one person in the world is the same. We all have different desires for how we want our ideal world to be. This relates a lot with the play Romeo and Juliet by William Shakespeare. In the play, the two main characters, Romeo and Juliet, fall helplessly in love and end up sacrificing themselves by committing suicide. But yet, they were uncontrollably attracted to each other. It is in our nature to destroy things without natural remorse, unless pointlessly being influenced by society. As humans, we are powerless to create the world that we want, because we all desire different things. Humans believe that we can control how our planet is, but we can't. Humans have a false sense of ability to create the perfect world, when in reality, we are powerless. In the play Romeo and Juliet, Romeo was extremely attached to Juliet in the same way vice versa. One quote that shows this is when Juliet was expressing her feelings, quote, "By love that first did prompt me to inquire, he lend me counsel and I lent him eyes," unquote. This is line number 85. This quote shows how they practically had no control over their unconditional love. This connects to how humans are slowly destroying the earth and have no power to restore it. No matter what we do, every time we create, we also destroy things in the process, making it impossible to create the world that we like. As an example, there's a quote from the book that connects with how humans cannot control their lives. How humans cannot control their desires. Whenever people create a large luxurious building, thousands of trees are removed instantly along with the wildlife inevitably as well. Also, when we make a very large technological advancement, we use an extreme amount of biologically hazardous techniques. We can have unquestionable proof of this connection with Romeo and Juliet because they both take their own lives as a result of the loss of each other. They couldn't live without each other. Their desires were out of their control, just as order is out of humans' control. In the book, Romeo says, "Lie thou there, by a dead man interred." This is line number 88. This quote gives evidence that Romeo would kill himself for Juliet, also showing how his love is out of his control. To conclude, I would like to finally illustrate the big connection with Romeo and Juliet. As humans, we all have imperfect tendencies, and there's nothing that we can do about creating the ideal world for all the billions of different desires and personalities to cultivate. As the dominant species of this planet, we must take initiative to understand our purpose, just as Shakespeare illustrated with the protagonists of his play. We should all do so.